Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Jay Sims and welcome back to Way Out West. We are currently in El Centro, California after delivering some scrap metal. We did stay at a truck stop here. There's a Jack in the Box there, but if you take a look back here, I accomplished one of my goals. There is a hotel right behind us. We are currently on a load from Cargill to Cargill. Right now, uh, we are sitting. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna fuel up. It's quite a ways. It's like 600 miles, so uh, it's gonna be a little bit of a longer episode for our first episode of 2025. Job does pay $21,000, so that is a good thing. So let's get the big green Pete fired up here. And get our lights on. Whoop. Let's release those brakes. Give the system a chance to air up after sitting all night. So where do we have to go to get our load here? Let's take a look. There might be some stuff to check out. We got to go ways up here to get our load. I was originally going to stay in Yuma after I delivered, but I saw this hotel here, and I'm like, yeah, that's it, right there. If you are from J Sims, made the announcement the other day. Welcome to J. I mean, if you're from J76, welcome to J Sims. I'm really glad you decided to come along for the ride here. What my way out west goals are is because I'm in a day cab, I'm going to try and spend the night in hotels as much as I can to kind of keep it realistic. The scenic overlooks, I am going to, like this camera down here, that's a video scenic overlook. This is a photo scenic overlook. I'm going to try and hit as many of those on the west coast as I can. But right now we have to get our load. That is going up to Sacramento, I believe. So that is way up here. Once we get that, I'm going to check out the route and see if there's anything cool to see along the way. If there is, we're going to stop and check it out. But I am going to fuel up. I'm going to get some coffee, maybe a breakfast sandwich, and I will be back with you once we have our load, our grain. All right, we got the grain. Taking a look at our route here, it's going to have us go up 86 to 10. Not really seeing anything that are stopping for here. Already been in Baker's. There's this way out here, but a little bit out of route. Already been in the Fresno area. Like we're going to be on 5 for a while. North of San Jose, Stockton. There's a couple question marks we could check out in Stockton, so we may be taking a load back down to Stockton. I kind of want to get out of California, though. For the time being, I was thinking about heading up to Washington. Like, make the next series of loads the longest one up into Washington I could find. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Any of the cameras or anything. Although I think in California it's something you have to discover as you drive by it, which is kind of silly, but it is what it is. The one thing I did want to check out at some point before we head back to home base in Arkansas is this route here, which is I believe the Pacific Coast Highway. I think that would have some really good views on there. And I was pretty sure there was a camera along the Pacific Coast Highway, too. There it is, right there. Yeah. So before we leave California, I may want to take a look at that here. We're not going to be too far out from Santa Cruz, so I could take something either from Santa Cruz to San Fran and check out these and whatever else happens to pop up. And then take the Pacific Coast Highway either straight down from San Fran or deliver something in San Jose so we could check out this thing and then hit the Pacific Coast Highway. So that may be the plan going forward. But right now we've got some grain to deliver in Sacramento, and it's going to be a hell of a long drive. So let's get this started here. All right, we are hooked up to our trailer. It is a pretty heavy load. They didn't exactly put me in the best of spots to get out of here, so we have to try and figure this one out. I might be able to loop around back there, or I may just be able to go around the building. Doesn't really show. Like, I might be able to go around the building unless they have stuff in the way. So plan A is to flip around back here. Plan B is to go around the building. I don't want to start heading around the building, come around a corner, and find out it's blocked by equipment. So if you've watched this and you've seen some of the Jay's tips, here's one. Know where you fit. Know where you fit. And I can't really tell if I'm going to be able to get back there. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it around here. What's that? Kind of blocked by cones. That might not be the best idea. Although it might be a hidden road, too. You never know. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. I'm going to try and go around here. I don't know if this is a very good idea, but one of the goals I forgot to mention for the people that are coming from J76NY is the other goal that I had, in addition to the hotels and the scenic overviews, is not to hit anything, which has proved absolutely impossible for me. I am very, very accident prone in this game. I tend to hit things. I showed you a few of them in the intro video that I made introducing J Sims to you guys, but there's a few that I didn't show. Uh-oh. I guess we're all right. Well, we're right back where we were. There's the gate. Could have just gone right. Okay. We'll back up. Could have been worse. And trust me, I do not drive this virtual truck anything like I drive my real truck. I tend to be excessively safe in that and cautious. But being video game and all, I can do stuff. Although I haven't given into the unspoken fantasy that every truck driver has and just running people off the road. Like I've said before, that I don't care how professional you are, at some point in your career, you had the urge to just swat someone off the road with your trailer. I have. If you drive, I'm sure you have. Say you haven't, you're lying. An interesting tree. But yeah, I do think I want to, at some point, head up to Washington. I know They don't have any type of release date for the Missouri DLC, but I'm sure it'll come with its own event. So I do kind of want to see as much of the West Coast as I can once I know a little more specifically when that DLC is going to release. I can start heading back so I could be in position to just jump right into Missouri and do whatever SES Gaming has in mind for a Missouri event. I'm skipping out on the Winter Wonderland thing. I'm not even really sure how that works. From what I understand, I see a bunch of stuff on the map, and from what I understand, it is got to do with like portholes with sparkles or something. But currently I'm doing my own thing, and that sounds like it kind of would mess that up. So I'm gonna skip it for now. 620 miles left to go. It says 12 hours 43 minutes. That's in-game time. Absolutely no way I would ever have the time to do this if it was in real time. But in-game time is very kind of truncated. So this 12-hour drive may turn out to be an hour or maybe a little more. I may cut some stuff out once we get on the road. A lot of highway driving can tend to be a little bit monotonous, as in real life, but we don't have to, you guys don't have to sit through that. If I can avoid it. Oops, gotta go the other way. I think I gotta go the other way right here. What it's looking like. Maybe. Yep. Also, these lights tend to be fairly long. But we will get to Sacramento eventually. You just might not see all of it. It's like I said, some of the driving can be real, kind of just like, I mean, it's relaxing, I guess, to watch it. If you're into that type of relaxation. Not to mention the fact that after a little bit, I tend to run out of stuff to talk about. And I'm not really one for just babbling. Well, I am. I do it a lot, but it's usually babbling with a purpose, put it that way. Like I said before, I could tell you guys about my days of being a real truck driver, but I'm a local truck driver that goes to like the same 20 or 30 places all the time. It's not overly exciting. I could tell you about yesterday, what I did. Although I'm having a hard time remembering. I deliver a lot of spaghetti sauce jars. How's that? We'll go with that. Like I'm constantly running up and down New York State Thruway with spaghetti sauce jars. Oh, excuse me. Got some good scenery here. I do tend to try and drive exclusively during the day just for the fact that you can't see shit at night. Oh, like we wouldn't even see any of this during the day or at night. Whereas now you can actually see it. Some of the scenery in this game is absolutely phenomenal. I will, I guess I could maybe put up a picture of, I didn't take a picture of it for a thumbnail or anything like that, but when I was in San Diego, going over the Coronado Bridge, I actually stopped and took a couple of screenshots at the scenic overview thing there. And I managed to get a picture. I'm assuming it was supposed to be the Navy base. But it was an Arleigh Burke class destroyer down in the water, so that was pretty cool. Also want to get away from this freaking 55-mile-an-hour speed limit in California. I know you guys that are driving out there in real life are probably used to it, but 55 is just country roads, not expressway. Literally no reason to be driving this slow on an expressway. If you're new here, I have a few mods installed. I've got the realistic field of view mirrors here, which I guess is a little more realistic than what the game has to offer. And I've got realistic companies. You'll notice, like, there's Walmarts, and you'll see Amazon trucks, and like UPS and FedEx and stuff like that. I've got that. Have been toying around with the idea of installing the realistic traffic mod, which regulates the traffic as it pertains to the time of day. Like in rush hour, you'll get a ton more traffic than you do have, like, say, at 3 in the morning. But the flip side of that is it means in this game I'm going to get stuck in traffic jams, especially around the more urban areas, and I'm not really sure I want to deal with that. So I've yet to install it. If you think I should, by all means, let me know in the comments down below. Farm up here. California is kind of known for that type of thing. What's that? That's an accident. Just speed past it. No harm, no foul, right? They were busy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't hit him. Almost hit him. You know what I mean? I can get past Penske here. I don't have the throttle all the way open, so I'm kind of trying not to, I haven't gotten any speeding tickets. I've gotten sleep avoidance violations and red lights, more than you've seen, but I haven't gotten any speeding tickets yet. Thought I was going to get one in my car today. I was on my way back from the store. 63 and a 55. Strangely enough, I do have to report that to my employer. If you get any type of speeding ticket or traffic infraction in general in your personal vehicle, you do have to report it to your employer. I'm not sure if that affects your score, but I'm trying not to find out. Out of the middle lane here. Professional non-use of signal. Sort of slide on over. He noticed I was coming over. So we are leaving him in the dust. It's dry. It's very dry. There's another mod out there where, like, it throws a whole bunch of, like, real world cars. Like, I know there are some of the vehicles here that kind of resemble real world cars, like Cadillacs and stuff like that, but that actually turns into a real Cadillac. And apparently you can buy these cars and drive them around. So at some point in the future I'm going to figure out how to do that. So if I just want to go on a drive, say if I wanted to go check something out, I could do that in my car. There's a lot of different cars you could buy. Like that right there is, maybe it was a Jeep, maybe it was a, I don't know. So that's the problem with the cars. The newer cars, a lot of them are excessively similar looking. Like sometimes, is it a Mercedes or is it a Hyundai? Hard to say. I'm in a grade here, so we'll put the pedal down. Actually, speed. It said San Bernardino something, so. We're actually pulling up the hill pretty good. If you're new here, I did modify my truck. I did get the engine upgrade. I gotta go that way. But this middle lane goes that way anyway, so... Just, San Diego Barstown. I don't want to go to San Diego. Alright, well, we're in the right lane then. Bigger engine. I think I got a better transmission. Paint job. Got this nice green paint job that you can't see. Up there on the hood. Changes, it's the metallic paint. I think that in terms of like my fleet trucks, once I get enough money set aside to actually have a fleet, that's gonna be my fleet colors. But the first order of business is to buy a truck. I can put that white-tailed deer skin, I guess, the wrap paint job on for the Arkansas reward I got. There's all kinds of other things you can add. You can put stuff on your dashboard and whatnot, but it looks like I got to get over one lane. Not sure why, but I'll probably end up going that way. Some of the signs are kind of hard to see. Oops. Broken down, stay with car. Okay. Good to know. I turned down the rain setting, too, if you were wondering. Why it's been raining the past 2 days out in California is... I had the rain setting. I turned it up a little bit just to see what would happen, and it turned into, oh shit, gotta go this way. Here we go. Weep. Turned into non-stop rain. Now I have to go this way. Which was kind of annoying. So I turned it down a little bit. I should probably slow down. 57 around the 35 curve. I guess it worked out alright. Except I just kind of shot right into the middle lane like a douchebag. Realistic truck physics is another mod that they have that I'm very leery about installing, just because doing stuff like that probably end up upside down. I know you wouldn't in real life. So I'm very particular about the type of freight I haul. I mean, I would make a lot more money if I hauled milk or gas, but unbaffled tanks are just something that scares the hell out of me, and I would be a nervous wreck all the time. But we got a bypass. There's the same bypass I had. One of these times I'm going to try it. Here's the truck route. Then the other bypass, or the other regular road, just runs up alongside it for a little bit, and then you rejoin. But I kind of don't really know what the point of this bypass is, and one of these times I'm going to go that way and find out what kind of ticket I get for it. We are surprisingly tired, given that we've only been driving for a couple hours here. If you notice in the GPS along the top of it, it does give some informational tidbits. After I get around this curve, I'll actually look at it. Collision avoidance and all. There we go. But the little truck right next to the A18 to the right of that, shows damage on the truck. Currently, we don't really have any damage because I just got done fixing the truck up extensively after I fell asleep and ended up in the median. That is a thing in this game. If you get tired, your driver will nod off. You cannot do anything to control it. The truck, that is, when you're sleeping. So, that is the little dude laying in a bed that's half blue. That's the fatigue level. Gets all the way up to the top, your guy starts yawning, and then it turns red. And then the screen actually goes blank for a little bit as you doze off. That's when you lose all control. The one in between the truck and the bed, obviously, that's the fuel level. You do have to fuel up. You have to pay for your own fuel. Then there's the little envelope that's for email messages that you get, which I rarely ever get. That would probably change if I had a driver. But I do not have a driver as of yet. Kind of wondering how that works. If he ends up telling me, "Hey boss, I'm empty. Can you send me a load?" Okay. Why are we going so slow? Oh. That would be why. Great. Come on, guy, get out of my way. You got another lane to go into there. That was a Chevy Suburban. Big little setup they had for cops. Pulling up a hill with a lot of grain. I'm definitely feeling the weight of the load right now. In case you're wondering, I am running with an automatic. I am using a hat switch to look around. It's a little bit awkward because the hat switch is on the same controller that I'm using as a steering wheel. I'm using the what this thing is, the flight control system, the joystick I have for flight sim. If I have to twist the joystick, turn the thing, I don't have a steering wheel or anything. I also don't have track IR. That's why I set up a Patreon. 5% grade, holy crap. This is why I'm glad I don't drive out west and in the mountains. Dealing with stuff like this. Although, I will say, for all its faults, my Freightliner day cab that I drive for work is got an excellent Jake brake on it. That was quick. It was a quick 5 miles. Alright, so it looks like we have to take this ramp right here, which is good. Because that's where we're going. Getting kind of cloudy out in front of us. Oh, we're down to 350 miles already. Almost halfway there. Yeah, if you were wondering, like, I know in the episode prior to this, I said I was going to be in Blythe. I saw that there was a load in Blythe that was available. But when alright, well. Never mind that whole never getting a speeding ticket thing. Game. You make me eat my words. But anyway, I couldn't find the load out to Blythe, so I had to get something close like El Centro. Then it worked out pretty good, the length of the run. I'm pissed off about that, actually. I was only fucking Nazi-ass California. Sorry. It was probably a completely inappropriate outburst, but I wasn't even doing 60 and I got a speeding ticket. I hear they hate trucks out there. Poor guys drive out there all the time. It's gotta be real fun. I know I wouldn't enjoy it. Wow, pulling up the hill. Let's get this. Better slow down. Make sure I'm doing 55 or below. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I started my day at 6, so according to DOT rules, I can drive until 5 o'clock at night. If you're wondering about DOT rules, it is a clock that truckers have to follow. You have 14 hours of on-duty work time in a period. and 11 hours of driving. You can't go over it, or they push you up against the wall and shoot you. I understand the reasoning behind it, though. And luckily, as a local guy, I do not have to worry about that at all. Since I went local, my clock has, I want to say maybe once been an issue in 3 years of driving local. When I was a Northeast regional driver, that was a lot different, especially with the company that I was with. They like to push you pretty good. So I got pretty good of being able to finagle my clock and squeeze every last minute out of it that I could. Led to a lot of exhausting days, which is why they came up with this clock in the first place. But like I said, I don't have to worry about that anymore, so... We're 91 miles left to go. Speeding again. I wonder where that cop was. Doing radar on the side of the road. I think it's funny they don't actually pull you over. Just kind of get a ticket. You gotta find some good place to take my thumbnail for this episode here. All I see is brown hills. Speed monitored by aircraft. There's a cop right next to me. Guy's getting tired pretty quick. I guess we'll just round him. Don't hit him. What I get for looking around. Or if I catch up to the cop and tailgate him, if he'll give me a ticket. Out here in the left lane like this, I may miss my exit. That's a Cern Ave. I sounded the turbo. Why buses don't have the same speed limit that trucks do. Getting screwed here. Oh, there's a cop. Merman. I don't want to be behind this guy all the way. Maybe he'll go to Kerman. We can hold, right? Or I can just go around him. And Lucas. So I am tailgating the shit out of this truck. Yes, I know it's a bad idea. But we're moving right along. 226 miles left to go. 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Gonna be pretty tired by the time we get there. So I think I'm gonna make a cut here, and when we get a little closer or something out there catches my eye, I will be sure to report back. Welcome back, everybody. We just passed through Stockton, California. We're stuck behind another truck that I was tailgating, so I backed off a little bit just to be safe. And I am starting to get tired. So our 600-mile drive is nearing its completion. I did take a couple pictures along the way. Looks like we got Sacramento right up in front of us here, so we are almost there. I'm going to deliver this load, and after I deliver the load, I'm going to have to find a place to sleep and decide where we are going to go after that. We'll take a look at the map and loads that are available, and if you're new, I'll explain a little bit about how that works, and you want to leave a... Hold up. Did I miss it? Yeah, I do this a lot. Photo mode. Pretty cool feature. Sacramento. Get a little more of the... And probably not with the trailer. See me up there? See? That's me. Alright, that's a good picture. Breaks the immersion, I know, but makes for a nice picture. I think we gotta go this way. Hopefully we gotta go this way. Yes, we do. Sacramento discovered. Looks like we should gotta get over to the left here. I know, brother, I know. Looks like I may have just taken the wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. We're good. Good. Sometimes the GPS can be a little hard to read. Now, this would be a nice picture, too, but I would have to... You know what? You know what? I don't care. Worth it. We'll see if I can get back into that. I like that. See if I can get back into it without wrecking. Oh, look at that. You can change the focus on this too, so there we go. Got some nice pictures. All right. Ready for this? See if I bounce off the guardrail. Oh, nope, not too bad. Not too bad. There we go. All right. You see in the map down there the little flashing arrow, or the flag? That's where our destination is. So I am going to zoom in a little bit. Whoops. Like that. I think this is our exit right here. Maybe. Yep. Yeah, see the bed, and the guy in the bed is red now. He's going to yawn for a while, then it's going to give me a warning. And then my guy's eyes will actually close as we're driving down the road. I'll time that just right. There's a Caddy, or a Tahoe, or a Suburban. Wow, we are really going right into downtown Sacramento, aren't we? Might be worth another picture. Actually, that doesn't look like downtown Sacramento. That is over there. Which way do we have to go here? I think it's on the left, so... I want to get over into the other lane here. Get out of my way. Oh, God. Yep, here we are. Brakes, 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 brakes. There we go. Nothing wrong with that stop. Never would have happened in real life or with that realistic physics mod. I think all the grain would have come up out of the top of the trailer through my window. Something worth avoiding. Yeah. Gonna work on that. Hopefully there's some place to sleep in Sacramento. I don't know how long my guy's gonna last here. This was a pretty long drive. I think in real life, about the max of what you would really want to do. 600 to 700 miles. That's quite a bit in one sitting. Alright, well here we are right here. We're gonna put this little thing so I'm kind of stuck out on the road here. Looks familiar, doesn't it? Right, let's see here. I get 90 for doing that. Get over there. We'll do it. I see the spot. What's that area over there look like? Yeah. Oh, I'm falling asleep already? See the screen start to go dark? Come on. Really? Alright, so I better get this thing parked here. I could probably go right around the building. Don't know if I want to take the time to do it. Might not have a choice if I can't jackknife it in here. I don't think I could go around the building. This is going to be a tough one. I probably could. Might not have a choice here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have a choice. Oh. Well. Some of these they don't make easy at all. I don't know if I'm going to get around those pallets without taking something out. Really get spot to put a driver. Oh yeah, I got around it. I want to skip parking the trailer. However, we're up against this guardrail, so I've never skipped parking a trailer yet, so, and I don't plan on starting now. Just got to figure out a way to get it lined up a little better. If I'd gone around, yes, I did manage to miss the kind of got an idea of how to do this here. If I come in between this flatbed and the building, I should be okay. Alright. Usually I put the four-ways on, and in real life I would put the four-ways on just to let people know I'm doing some type of maneuver, but this, in real life and in the game, gets kind of obnoxious. So they'll just have to figure it out on their own. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to flip around right there. But I should be okay right here. Handy dirt lot. Very large, handy dirt lot. Oh. That wasn't bad, I guess. And I do believe I can actually get in between these, between this flatbed and building without much of a problem. it's going to be a matter of getting around the pallets. And that fucking forklift. It's right in my way. Alright, we will do the professional thing and get out and look. Oh. That forklift's gonna cause problems. I can already tell you that. Whoops. Reverse might be a good idea. Oh, going the wrong way. Until I've been doing this for 10 years. Might not be bad. A little too far up. I can always angle it in there. But yeah, you see me trying to do this there, bro? You're not in the best of spots. And I'm tired, so... Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm way off. Crap. That's where I'm supposed to be. Alright, well. We try again. Gonna have to come out a little further. If you insist on leaving your forklift there when it's obvious someone's trying to do something. I don't think anyone in their right mind in real life that works in a warehouse or a freight yard like this would do something like that. Alright. Yeah, we should be alright. Shot and see what happens here. May actually be able to look out the window and see where I'm headed. There, that's good. Yes, I do this in life. I do look out my window. No rule that says I can't look out my window. Absolutely. Every chance. We're actually not doing bad, except we're heading right for that building. Yeah. That guy in the forklift, I swear to God. I should just hit him out of spite. This is where the trucker fantasy thing comes into play that I mentioned. We're gonna have to cut it back over. Yeah, some of these they don't make easy. Meanwhile, I have my guys yawning. Oh, slow down there, Jay. There we go. That should be okay. Yeah, that's alright. That's fine. In case you're wondering, yes, there are situations like this in real life. Not even lined up on the middle of the spot. Gonna be kind of hard to do with this guy here. We can try. I mean, the dude's directly in my way. Asswipe. Cutting into my sleep time there, bro. What's wrong with you? I guess that's a little better. Maybe they'll give me credit for it. Yeah, it kind of looks like they got a big door, so they should be able to accommodate my truck even if it's not centered in the spot. Yeah, maybe not that far off. It's really obnoxious. Swear to God. How we looking? Same as we were. Oh, they gave me credit for it. Ah! I'll straighten it out a little bit just to kind of be nice. Wait for that ding. See the green. We'll call it quits right here. Trailer legs down. I've driven 10,000 miles in this game. Standing. Made 21,260 bucks for that. Quite a bit of experience. We are less than 1,000 away from level 14. So that is a good thing. Let's take a look at the map here. Find ourselves a place to sleep. That kind of looks like a hotel. That kind of looks like a hotel. It also kind of looks like a garage. Might not be good. What's that way up there? I don't think that's a hotel, but I don't think I can go here. There's a question mark. I can call an Uber to take me to a hotel. We'll go there. We'll see what kind of dealership this is. That's going to be the place I go. So let's get there. All right. You can come along for the ride. Oops. Release the brakes. So you might have some type of an idea of what it looks like when my guy falls asleep. That would have been bad. But not at all surprising. Hope you're turning left, cop. He's not. We're gonna have to sit for this light. Luckily, it's only 10 miles, so... Go. Just run the light. Might be a hotel. Actually, it's not. I already know it's not. Probably a dealership or something. But I can sleep there, so fuck it. Like I said, we can call an Uber. There's got to be a hotel somewhere in Sacramento I can get a ride to. Gotta love how I just make up the rules of my own challenge as I go. I know I'm getting tired. What do you think I'm doing? When we get there, we can take a look at the freight, the external contracts, and see what they may have to offer. Whatever that is, Or they got freight there. I say like a Siva or some shit like that. So I want to buy a sleeper. One, it's a little more realistic, these longer drives, but and I could just park wherever there happens to be a place to park, so. Well, maybe that's a hotel. I'm just saying that because I'm hoping. Where'd the question mark go? It's a garage. I don't think they're gonna let me park here. Nope. Can't park in someone else's garage, which is not good. Whoop. Well, that's a problem. Maybe I could park in the repair shop, call an Uber from there. This is a real problem for truck drivers, except they don't have the luxury of being like, Uber, come get me. All right, how do I get over there? Oh, that's where I wanted to go in the first place. Hope that's a dealership. I just pulled in the wrong parking lot. Whatever. Well, I know there's a 3-bay garage available down here. I know. Tell me about it. Yeah, Siva. I don't know what that is. Mac. It's a Mac dealership. Alright, we're going to spend the night at a Mac dealership. Which is probably closed by now. But if we want to check out the trucks, we can, we're going to have to do that in the morning. Alright, let's get parked here before we fall asleep. That is the day. Set the brakes, kill the engine and the lights. I'm getting tired. Should find a place to rest. Let's take a look at the market here. See what we have for potential next loads. External contracts from Sacramento. Astoria, Austin, Bakersfield. Where do I want to go? Go to Oregon. That'd be kind of nice. Right from Siva, which is across the street. $17,000. Unfortunately, I can't take the load right now because I'm not going to be recording anymore, so we'll have to kind of hope for the best. Look at like this right here. Sacramento, Cargill till the Boeing place in Everett, Washington. I bet that has some cameras at it. And it pays $39,000 for those 2 little forklifts. And it's 800 miles. So, anyway, next episode we're going to start out by picking a load. Let me know what you think. I could either head back down south and check out the Pacific Coast Highway, or I could head up into Oregon and Washington and check some of that out. We'll also take a look at Mack trucks and see how much they cost. I don't think I've been to a Mack dealership yet, so that should be interesting. And all for the next episode. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I am Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on Wednesday morning.